Hi, my name is David P. Shapiro. I'm the owner and managing partner of the Law Office of David P. Shapiro. I'm a criminal lawyer in San Diego, California. And today I want to discuss with you charges that a lot of people find themselves under, particularly with all the highways and roads in California and Southern California, and that is evading arrest or evading an officer. Commonly, we see people, if they are pulled over or attempted to be pulled over by law enforcement, and they take off. And in California particularly, I remember as a kid growing up in New York, the greatest high-speed chases that we used to see was in California. The greatest high-speed chase I remember was in 1994 when O.J. Simpson was on the run from police. It wasn't necessarily a high-speed chase. It was more of a slow-speed chase. But nevertheless, that's an example of what we usually see and what we usually think of when you think of evading arrest or evading an officer, as defined in California Vehicle Code Section 2800 and all the subsections after that. So generally speaking, we'll see it at a misdemeanor level if it's relatively slow speed chase, if it's not egregious driving, if it doesn't go on forever. But when it gets a lot more serious, or when it's alleged that the driver did not pull over, commits 3 or more traffic infractions, it's a high speed chase, the public safety is endangered by their driving, all those types of situations. And those are the ones that are usually linked up to another offense, because most of the time, people aren't driving like that to evade arrest if they don't have something else going on, meaning if they don't have a gun in the car, if they don't have drugs in the car, if they're not, a fugitive from another case, from another state, whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, these cases are taken extremely, extremely seriously by the prosecution and the courts, because this driving and this type of conduct puts the public at risk. And it also does not help when you're in custody trying to get a lower bail and your attorney's arguing that you're not a flight risk when the underlying offense involves allegations of flight. So it's on these types of situations, if you're in custody or even if you're not in custody, you want to make sure you have the best locally experienced criminal defense representation possible, because you know how seriously the district attorney and the courts, and frankly the public, will take these cases. It gets extremely complicated and extremely more serious in the event if someone was hurt, if there's property damage because of the chase, so on and so forth. So again, if you find yourself or a loved one charged with or under investigation for evading arrest, we encourage you to give my firm, or in full disclosure, another high quality, locally experienced criminal defense firm, a call. Again, my name is David Shapiro. My firm helps good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime. We can be reached at 619-295-3555.